Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, what's up?
I'm Ray.
And I'm Shamika.
And it's Tea Talk Tuesday, which
That's
means
right.
that we're talking about your favorite
TV moments this week.
Of the week.
Yes, sir. And we have a very good show today and a very special guest. I know you're all waiting for it. So on today's show, Sheree Whitfield spills the tea on her new book. Hold on, let me grab it.
Hold it, grab
Get the visuals. Get the visuals on her new book, Wives, Fiancés, and Side Chicks of Hotlanta, the explosive RHOA reunion, and more. Let's welcome on Sheree. We're so excited. What you gonna do?
No, this is good.
We're so excited. I couldn't wait to drop that hey.
Hello. Wow.
And we're gonna pour you up. Would you like some Bel Air?
Oh, why not?
Ooh, yes, some champagne.
A little champagne never hurt anybody.
It sure has.
That's right. I'm gonna take a sip of that because this is Tea Talk, and we have a little special tea today. This is
special tea.
Yummy.
That was good.
That was special tea. You see how I
I'm
do
picking
that
up
right
what you putting down.
That's how I do
it.
that right there. But this season of RHOA has come to an end. The final episode was on Sunday. Explosive season finale. Really good stuff. But before we get into that, we are going to talk the book.
Let's talk about this book.
Let's talk about the book.
Yes.
So, first things first. What made you venture into author territory?
You know what? For so long, I originally started writing maybe 8 years ago, and I was thinking to do a memoir. And I was like, you know what? I still got so much life to live. It's too early for that.
Yeah.
So I've had so many great experiences and crazy experiences in my life.
No.
Yeah. So I decided to, kind of pen reality TV on paper.
That is lovely. And with books like this, you mentioned a good word, memoir. Do fans often confuse memoir with like fictional? Like how much of this is real? How much is not?
I would think a memoir, which is supposed to be about your life, is supposed to be real.
So this is technically...
This is a novel, so it's...
Yes.
Some, it's a little embellished. Some of it, everything is not so precise and accurate.
I get it. Now, is this preparation for the biography that's to come?
Well, that's right, Ray. You pulled that out there. Get that me.
Throw it out there.
You know what? After this, I've been getting so much great feedback. There will be a follow-up novel.
We love that.
Okay.
Look at you, best-selling author about to be added to the
That's
resume.
what's up.
I like
it all.
that.
That's
Sounds
all,
good.
right?
Throw the titles on. All right, kid, you're not the only one with titles.
Woo!
So,
Well, you got into what inspired you and what is real life versus fiction. So can we talk a little bit about RHOA?
Yes, of
That's
course.
why you are here. Of course. So first things first, there was a lot this season.
So much.
Takes a sip. I think
So
we all need to
Yeah,
take
we
a
all
sip.
need to sip on this.
listen.
Toast to...
Ooh, for real.
The reunion is about to come on. We saw some explosive clips from that, but I want to get into the season a little bit because there were some storylines. You are a bone collector. Let's just put that out right
collector.
here. That is you, and you hold that proudly.
I do. You know what? I can't stand all the fakeness. So you're not going to do that around me. So if you can say it behind their back, then I think you should be able to say it in front of them. I mean, honestly, you've already said it in front of millions of people.
Yes,
This is true.
So why wait for them to see it on TV?
Right.
Discuss it right here. That's why we're here.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
one of those moments we saw, Ray can talk about that, with the Porsha Kandi debacle, the season's messiest storyline.
See, the thing about it that was so confusing was the lies that were just attached to it. Now, here's the thing. For you to actually live that, how did you feel about Phaedra not stepping up and letting people know that she was the one who said it originally?
You know what? Some of the things have been said. I don't mind taking that bone back.
Yeah.
But that was a deep bone right there. When you're saying,
yeah.
you dug that bone up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not about to deliver that bone.
Right.
I felt like she should have stepped up.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why I never said anything.
Right.
Another reason is when we were actually sitting at that table and all that came up, we did not know we were still being taped.
So this was what we heard around that storyline.
Yeah.
That was the confusion. It kind of looked like it too. You can kind of
You
see
can
the
tell
sound.
because Phaedra's voice went all the way down, and it was one of those.
God,
it
that
was
was
just
one of those.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so that is the one of the questions that I get so much. Why didn't you just tell on Kandi? I mean, not Kandi. Why didn't you air out Phaedra? Let them know that she's the one who started the rumor.
Right.
Well, first of all, I didn't want to carry that bone.
Right.
I thought that she should be,
The one to
woman
say
enough
something.
to say something.
That wasn't my bone to carry.
And then I didn't know we were being taped. So this is the thing. I've had personal conversations with a lot of these girls off camera.
Right.
Private conversations.
Right.
And those are not the things that I would take back.
No, I get it.
So since we didn't know we were being taped, I didn't, I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep this bone. I ain't thinking about this because she don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't mention it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely in the confessional when you said that. You was like, well, I'm going to just let Phaedra do what Phaedra going to do. But why do you think Porsha held it down? So, I mean, obviously friends and loyalty. But why do you think she held it down so hard, though?
I think she really went hard for Phaedra. I think
she's
been on a show for a while, and I think she really kind of connected with anyone on the show, like she felt like she did with Phaedra.
Yeah.
So I think that's why she
that
was
makes
so loyal
sense.
to her.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, and that was one of the storylines. And, it's also interesting to see Kandi pull out, when she pulled out those text messages.
Those wrinkled receipts.
Those wrinkled receipts.
Those receipts were, 4 years old?
And they've been in her pocket for 4 years.
She kept that screenshot.
It out.
The night she went home, she was like, oh, you think you going to play with me? Right. Screenshot that.
Get my typewriter.
And she kept it for all of that time. What did you think of those receipts? Were those valid receipts?
I don't know if they were valid receipts. It was just a conversation saying that, what happens, pretty much what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It really didn't say a lot.
Right,
exactly.
Right. I agree.
Yes. So fast forwarding a little bit, we finally got to see the unveiling of Chateau Sheree.
Chateau Sheree.
I think you have to say
5 years in the making, right?
I like that every time.
Listen, we will be the first to tell you that is one beautiful situation of a house that you have there. I mean, it was just brilliant.
It is beautiful.
And we always argue about which houses that we like the best.
Yeah.
But listen, you did that.
You have a castle.
You did that.
You were out here with a castle.
Right.
And I was just saying that I like Kenya's house because that was always the rivalry that you had. I just think it's modern, it's cute. But then Ray always points out, he's just like, it's in a ditch.
It's in a ditch. It's in the valley.
Like,
and when you walk it down, you know how you walk it down, you start running.
Or like when you with your girls and you get the shots on and you like,
you would fall.
And get out the gravel.
Right.
Especially if you're drunk. Lord, oh my God, a drunk
night. You don't have to
night.
be drunk. You can be sober. You can't get down that hill.
You've actually walked down this hill.
No, I walked down her neighbor's hill, honey.
Right.
Ooh,
the driveway was the day before we got there, so it wasn't.
No,
guys, we are reading your questions and comments. I'm seeing already, Joy Minnie says, hey, Kenya was doing you wrong. She was so annoying. I'm glad you brought that out. I have not been that annoyed. Probably about an hour before when I was watching Love and Hip Hop, because that got me annoyed this week too. But no, this got me so annoyed. Instead of it being about empowering women and uplifting women, and the fact that it took you 5 years to get this house, and that's a feat in its own. After some people would have given up, some people would have sold it. You finally did it, and it looks amazing. It's a castle, y'all. And then for them to go try to find that one place that wasn't done, she was looking. She was looking for
a find nowhere on the main level.
On the main level.
Or
why
upstairs.
were you in the basement?
I think she was trying to look for a place to put her house, to store her house. when the storm comes. It's been a lot of rain in there.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. I'm so
And this is why this is Tea Talk. Every week, make sure you're tuning in because it's always great. We're going to keep reading some comments. Amy says, Kenya is clearly jealous. Your house is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. That is Linky. We love the house. And I love the part. This is how you know you got real friends around you, though. Because once Kenya and Kandi were down in the basement, your friend rolled up on them and was like, what y'all doing?
What y'all doing in here?
What y'all doing in the basement?
What's going on?
Yes. Went upstairs and then let them go because they thought they was off the hook.
Right.
And then she turned and she said, them bitches in your basement.
Right now.
And Sheree was like, who in my basement?
I'm like, what bitches in my basement?
Right.
It was so good. And then at that moment, we saw Kim Zolciak boss up.
Oh, yeah. Boss all the way up.
The OG, triple OG.
Kim ain't bossed up like that since season 2.
Yes.
But I want to get into that moment. But before we get there, you guys didn't always have such a good friendship.
Kim and I?
Yeah.
Well, we had our moments. We did have our moments, but we had we had good moments as well. But if you remember, everybody want to bring up the wig shift.
The wig shift.
The slight shifting.
Just a slight
Just
shifting.
checking.
But you got to remember, I mean, we've made up a long time ago. I was in her wedding.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Also want to congratulate you just for being the bigger person when it comes to all of them. Because at some point there was some friction, but when you came back last season, it was amazing. You were great with Marlo. You were great with Nene. So we just want to say kudos for you being the big one to be like, listen, the past is the past. We out here. Let's get along.
The past is the past, but the shade is always on point. Because Sheree got some shade. Can we do our favorite moment? We got to run 3. 1, 2, 3. What you gonna do? That is one of the greatest lines. in reality TV history.
Love it.
The shade
down.
is so good.
Good.
So talking about Kim Zolciak, why was Kim Zolciak so ready to pop off on
she
Kenya?
was ready.
She was ready
She
to go.
came in ready.
Because she knew that she was being shady. She knew, obviously, Kenya knew she was going in places where she shouldn't be.
Right.
And she was just trying to be messy.
Right.
So Kim being a good girlfriend, she's like, wait a minute. This ain't right. You're not supposed to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, and she's a grown-ass woman. She knows better.
Yes. She does know better.
Meaning Kenya.
Right.
Yes.
So she was just being messy, and Kim wasn't having it, and I liked it.
You love every moment. You look like you
I was
like
here
it.
for
Like,
it.
this is Chateau Sheree.
Get her, girl.
Get her, girl. But
That was
also
brilliant.
coming back. Nene's supposed to be coming back. So is Kim making a full comeback? This is all happening next season. We didn't even get through this season, and we're so excited.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't know. I have heard the rumors, just like you guys have heard the rumors, that Kim and Nene will be back next season.
Okay.
And I think it would be great.
I think
It is. It's a milestone. 10 seasons.
yes.
Yeah.
And, of course, we are the OGs.
Yes.
So
Right.
I think it'll be great.
And I was happy to see Lisa at
Yes,
that
Lisa.
was
Yes,
good.
Lisa.
I know.
Lisa looked good, y'all.
She
looks
She always
good.
looks good.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Lisa Boo. She's a
Lisa.
friend of ours
She
over here at
is a and a
TV1.
TV1 friend.
So-
Sheree Wilson says, Sheree, I think Phaedra is going after Kandi due to the calling her about lies, about why didn't she divorce Apollo earlier and the relationship with Apollo. Okay, I'm going to decipher this a little bit because there was a scene at the unveiling of the new home where Kandi, there's so many of them. Kandi sat down with Phaedra.
Right.
Yes, and Kandi apologized to Phaedra, saying, I didn't know that Apollo's girlfriend was going to be there. I apologize, etc.
Phaedra
And Ray,
was
can
like,
you do the Phaedra?
All right.
That was the Phaedra. Because I feel like Phaedra, who is your top shady ROHA person? RHOA person.
Probably Phaedra.
Phaedra's so good.
Yeah.
She
She's
must
so
be
good.
scrounging around the couch for loose
Scratching
change.
around for change.
That is one
Little
of my favorites.
Todd.
Todd's allowance. It must be hard when Kandi don't have his
It must-
allowance. Okay, so that is Phaedra. That
is
is not
so
me.
shady.
That is
Right.
Phaedra.
Right.
But to talk about this, what did you think about this part right there? Because Phaedra gave nothing. Phaedra was like,
Well, that's what Phaedra does. She's not going to give you anything,
Yeah.
especially on camera. But that's one of the reasons why. Another reason why I wanted these girls to have these conversations on camera because they'll have a moment on
Yes.
camera, and it's like, oh, girl, no, we're good,
Yeah.
okay. And then as soon as they walk away, I don't fuck with that bitch.
Right.
I can't stand that bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Be
right.
real. Be who you are. If you don't
Yeah.
really mess with her, let her know and
Right.
have these conversations together.
Right.
Don't tell me because I'm
Right.
gonna go back and tell them, girl.
because she
Hello.
is the bone collector and distributor.
Right.
Sheree, I can't see that. Sheree says, update on Bob. So before we get into that, we saw a really emotional scene with you and Bob. What was going through your mind at that moment? Because it felt like one of those moments that it was just too real for reality TV.
Yeah.
It was. I was not expecting that. Like I've kind of masked those feelings and those kind of conversations for a decade, and I never would have had that conversation
Right.
on TV had he not brought it up.
I was about to say, what made you divulge that information? Was it him denying it?
Yeah. Okay, so I have not talked about it,
Right.
but when it does come up, you're not going to play it, like it, like it didn't
Right.
happen or try to deny it. We're
Right.
not going to do that.
Right.
I'm not going to bring it up, but if you bring it up,
Yeah.
then
Gonna
I'm going
handle
to,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Panda says, yes, Sheree. I had to read all of those yes. In that moment, though, we did see Kenya kind of, have that sisterhood moment. Ray's face.
That
I
fake
kind of
sisterhood
felt like Kenya just
What'd you
went
say?
for a moment.
What'd you say, Ray?
She that fake sisterhood moment.
She just did.
throwing
For a
change
moment.
out there, and then she want to be hugging you from the back, and it's okay.
No,
It's all right.
Kenya
Bitch, you
looked
started
for
it
a
from the
moment
beginning.
to be like, sisterhood is sisterhood. And just go in for the hug. You're just like, okay, Kenya.
No, thank you, Kenya.
And but what
love
did
you
you
guys.
think it was?
Friend request denied.
We really watched these shows,
Yes.
and this is how we feel. I just
Yeah.
felt like it was a very important moment, so I do understand like the sisterhood, but I just thought it's from Kenya, and I'm just like, is it real?
Listen, when Kenya came here, she was sitting in that lobby for about an hour. Because I don't know who told her to come here, but she was just sitting there. We just kept walking past. They was like, Kenya Moore's in the lobby. We was like, okay.
I don't even remember that, but I guess it happened. Rose says, "Hi, Sheree."
Hi,
Sheree
Rose.
says, "How do you deal with Kenya? Do you think Kenya is verbally abusive?" I saw a clip that you guys been putting out from the reunion, and someone is like, "You're verbally abusive, Kenya."
I think she throws it, but she's not able to receive it. She can bash,
Right.
and she definitely hits way below the belt.
Yeah, all
but
the
when
time.
it comes her way, she's always the victim.
Right.
So
She's always playing victim.
Yeah, she
I try
loves
to keep
to
my
throw
distance
those-
from that one.
Throw those stones and then hide her hand.
Yeah.
I know.
What did Vivica Stark say? By toxic bitch. Toxic bitch.
Oh gosh, remember
No.
that?
Toxic trick.
Toxic trick. That was when they were on Apprentice together, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, and that went very sour.
She probably didn't pay that $10,000 like she was paying Matt.
So speaking of that, T, what have you heard about this? Is this true? Is this $10,000 for Matt true? Do he need his money?
Oh, I don't know. Was she supposed to pay him?
So allegedly, he was supposed to get his $10,000 at the
her?
reunion. Yeah, and it never really went
I
down.
think it was a Walters type
Okay.
And
situation
so he
where
went on
she
social media and blasted her for it.
Really?
Yeah, and then he blasted Todd and Peter because they were the ones that were pushing him. Like, yeah, just stick in here. You'll get your 10K. Because allegedly,
I guess they're saying you did the work.
So you deserve to be paid.
Right. You deserve.
That
to
is
be
the
paid.
perfect segue into this whole Kandi and Phaedra scenario. When Phaedra is helping, but not really helping Kandi's former disgruntled employee find legal counsel.
Johnny.
Johnny did everything.
Johnny did everything.
Johnny was.
Let me tell you
Johnny was
something.
like, I did this,
Leave it up to Johnny. He started Escape. He was singing in the background. He wrote. He got the Grammy. Let me tell you, Johnny said he'd been there from the very beginning,
From the
and
jump.
he tired and he not gonna take it anymore.
No, he
Y'all better
not.
give Johnny his money.
Listen, he want his coin. In the words of
He want every
Nene.
coin.
He want Eric coin. What did you think about that situation? Because I'm just like, so does he have a point, or is it like?
Well, I wasn't in the room, so I don't know if they had conversations because you can be
Right.
You can't work for someone and make suggestions.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't know if
Very
that's
true.
what he's saying that
Right.
he did, and
Yes.
I don't know.
Johnny said he a part of the old lady gang. Y'all better get that
Old
man
lady
adjusted.
gang. He
That's what
actually
said.
created macaroni and cheese. You
Old
ain't know?
lady gang and Johnny. You better stop
Johnny.
playing. Okay.
Hey, Johnny.
Okay, but so let's get into a fun game of roll it. Who said that?
Who said that?
So we have some fun quotes. I'm not going to show you my paper because
Right,
you
got
have
some
to
fun
guess who the shady RHOA person that said this. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
Okay. First one is mirror, mirror on the wall. I am the shadiest one of them all.
Kenya.
Oh, you're good.
Good.
Okay. All right. Well, all this dick in Atlanta, and you got to text someone else's man, girl, bye.
That sounds like Phaedra.
No,
Porsha?
Nene.
Oh, Nene said that.
Yes. Okay.
This one, see, I'm gonna embody the person who said it, so it's
Okay.
gonna give my greatest impression.
Okay.
Child is definitely gonna take some cocktails to get through this whole thing.
That is
Phaedra. No?
You'll get on the second one.
think soft.
Oh. Cynthia?
Yep.
There you go. Okay. Her booty is more lumpy than a bad batch of gravy.
Phaedra.
That's what they show.
She was talking about Kenya?
Could have been.
She was. Oh my God, this is a good one.
Oh, this was a good one.
You a slut from the 90s.
Porsha.
You're a slut from the 90s. She was
Not
so
the
fat.
90s, in opposed to the
Yes.
80s.
Okay, here we go. Another one. You can't make a whore a housewife.
Phaedra?
Yes, that was my Southern Belle accent. Did you see that? And the last one.
And the last one, ooh, this one is good. Keep my family out of your unimportant, irrelevant mouth. This is hard.
Oh, he threw a curveball on there because I didn't even know who that was.
Keep my family on. Phaedra?
Mm-mm. Somebody who slid in and slid out.
Yeah, it was kind of like, we don't want you to stay on this show. It's not for you.
With a family?
Nope, it was Kim.
Kim Fields.
Yes.
Kim Fields. And Joy Minnie says, who gonna check me, boo? There we go. And I love I guess that's the show. People are just saying, hey, who gonna check me, boo? Kenya is a jealous heifer. Alrighty. But, so Sheree, in the spirit of Tea Talk, we have to get into one more recap of our favorite show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Do you watch
Still
Love
in
and
the
Hip Hop
A.
Atlanta?
That's my guilty pleasure. But I did not see it yesterday.
Okay, so Sheree is here for the review. And it wasn't that much that happened last night because it was so dramatic and extra in certain parts.
Was it dramatic and extra?
Oh my gosh. Last time you left off, there was this whole thing with Shooter and
Mariah.
Yes. And there was that whole incident. Well, it got exposed.
Yes.
It was exposed, it did, and in such a dramatic way.
Who's Shooter?
Shooter is Sierra's husband.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, in a parking lot.
Yes.
Yes. So the parking lot episode was last night.
Okay.
Girl. So Mimi, lovely Mimi, my bad, y'all. Lovely Mimi found out that little tidbit from Moriah.
Now, lovely Mimi, we are not here for you at all. I don't know where you came from. Clearly Instagram. But you can't hold water. Like, I mean, as soon as she came in, she was like, hey, how you doing? Girl, Mariah's sleeping with your husband.
Yeah, but
you ain't even give it a minute.
But then she tried to do it like, I was feeling really bad for her when I was looking at her.
Because as a woman, you know, girl.
If you, as a woman, you should have took her to the side.
Right.
She did it in front of other people as well.
In front of everybody.
Okay, so here we go. A little backstory. I was so happy to get into that because it just blew my mind.
They
were at Jocelyn's video shoot for her song Baby Daddy.
Baby Daddy.
Baby Daddy. And where she reunited with Jessica Dime.
Okay.
They rekindled their friendship. That was nice. It was starting to be about women's empowerment and getting together and women being good friends.
Yeah,
and,
when you think women's empowerment, you think Jocelyn Hernandez.
He said it, not me. So Dime was also there, and Dime reunited with Dawn. So everyone kind of rekindled
it was good.
everything.
It was a kumbaya moment.
Yes. Someone said, what are we sipping on? Oh, we are sipping on Bel Air. This is the Lux. They sent over the Lux because they knew Sheree was coming.
Lux.
Yes, because we fancy. So lovely Mimi is there doing nails or trying to get clientele because she was kicked out the shop from Sierra. So Sierra arrives and Sierra's just like, all right, whatever. I'm dripped in $15,000.
$15,000.
So she was dripped in all of that loveliness, and then lovely Mimi was like,
"Bitch, I don't care what you're dripping. You know what?"
And then it was exposed, and she was like, "That's why you need to be mad because Moriah is sleeping with your husband."
Oh, and what did she do?
What's she gonna do? So Sierra was like, "You lying, girl."
So you know when somebody really tell you something and you don't really want to go in, but you just be like, he ain't doing that. You gotta have no. She went outside in that parking lot. She caught Shooter so fast.
Right. Yeah. So first of all, Shooter he rolled up in like 2 minutes because that's just how it happens in the A. Is it really close to everything in the A?
No. There's so far apart.
Mona be having them in the van outside.
You know they was in the van because Mariah rolled up next and she had a blonde weave, so she knew.
And then she rolled up in a van, a white van that like a
it was a minivan,
a dollar van, and then the door slid open automatically.
Yeah.
And then they pushed her out.
Right.
And she was like,
they pushed her out.
What happened? No.
She was like, you told? And she
I can't believe.
Lord,
yes.
No.
She was like, well, did you tell them the real deal? He was like, I don't know you. I don't know her.
Because
it was a Mariah moment.
All of them talk like it's one big confessional. And then as I came out,
what is that?
This is what I'm saying. I told Shooter I want my $1,000.
Yes.
He told me no. Not doing this with you. Not doing this with you, Mom.
No, you know who is so.
I have no idea. I feel like they coached them.
I think they're like, make sure you enunciate. And they're like, enunciate.
They're using their hands.
Yeah, they're using their hands.
And then you can't go to the club and not come by here first.
Right.
I saw that.
That's what was happening.
Right.
So Sierra was just like, you slept with Shooter? Really, Mariah?
Shooter, this what we do it? Is this what we do it? And she was like,
Shooter was like, I don't know her.
You gonna let me explain myself?
Yeah.
You gonna let me explain myself?
Yeah, she was like, no. She disappeared. She tried to do like this little punch that was like, maybe I'm trying to punch you, but maybe not.
It was a bad punch. It was just like
know.
it wasn't a punch. It was like, I don't know.
It was a punch where you want to punch somebody, but you don't want to punch them because you
catch me first.
Yeah,
catch me first.
Hit me first.
Stop me before I
That's
Here
exactly
it is. Here it is.
Right.
I'm going.
Right.
Slow motion. Wait. Okay.
Oh my God.
So I mean that happened. That was pretty much the highlight of my evening. Stevie J rekindled with his
son, and we discovered
reconciled.
that Stevie J and his son both speak Stevie J, so it's really a language. It was just like, listen, I know I wasn't there and all that. And all that, but what I'm saying is
Stevie J and all of his sons, they all just talk like they're always trying to get you, just in case,
right.
Just in case you're interested.
Keep
it's
you in
just
the
like,
back pocket.
I'll make up with you, Dad.
Right.
And it's just like, wink, wink to the person standing over there, just in case you see me. Yeah, Dad.
So you trying to get your ass busted in pool and all that?
Yeah,
all that.
Do you want to gamble? Nah, I don't want to gamble, son. I stopped gambling. No one's watching. I mean, well, the millions of people.
They're too cool. They're too cool.
They are too cool. That happened. And Jocelyn Hernandez's video shoot happened, and that's where it all went down. So we come to the end of this episode, guys.
Right.
I know it was fun. Did you have fun?
So much fun. You guys are hilarious. I'm so mad I haven't been on here before.
I know. See? Now,
You have to
thank
come
you,
back.
Trevor, for making this happen.
Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Bel Air.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and share this. We'll be back next week. And make sure you get wives, fiancés, and side chicks of Hotland.
Oh, wait. Tell them I'm at 4040 tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Cupcakes and champagne.
Oh.
Come through.
Intimate book signing.
Yep.
Meet
We'll be
and
there
greet.
from 7 to 10.
Meet
Come
her.
on.
Yep, meet
Yeah,
them
from 7 to
there.
10.
Ray will be there too.
I'll be there.
Yes, he will.
Yay.
He will be there. And next week we have Tammy Roman, an exclusive with her because Basketball Wives is back.
back.
Listen, so we are rolling. We got all of the exclusives. Make sure y'all tune in next week.
That's gonna be
Bye. That's gonna be a good one.